Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at Starknet or STRK update. First of all, we'll try to look at what happened in the June. So first of all, let's move to that. So basically, Starknet had a pretty good month, as you can see. Starknet over Bitcoin, so that is the first news, a game changer in scaling. So Starware has a vision to scale Bitcoin using Stark proof. This will make Starknet the first layer 2 to scale both Ethereum and Bitcoin, so that is going to be interesting. However, there is a catch. Implementing this requires the adoption of OPCAT, a Bitcoin improvement proposal. Starkware and another key players are gearing up to push for this crucial adoption in this coming months. So I think this is going to be pretty interesting, and this could actually end up pumping the STRK coin. Who knows, but I think there is a big possibility that could actually happen. After that, fees on Starknet 10x cheaper than Ethereum. Of course, it is a layer 2, so it has lower fees. I don't think that there is any other reason behind that, so that's pretty good. After that, they did have updated roadmap focusing on UX DevX improvements. So this is they do have the updated roadmap, so that's pretty good. Besides that, they have a hyperlane is coming to Starknet, so big news for blockchain interoperability enthusiasts. So thanks to the efforts of Pragma, hyperlane is being integrated into the Starknet ecosystem. Hyperlane is a solution that greatly facilitates blockchain interoperability, so I think that is going to help Starknet to become more interoperable, so I think it's pretty good. So Pyth now available for Starknet app chain. So Pyth's real-time price data feed are now available, so that's pretty interesting. I think I will cover Chainlink as well. So Chainlink's price feed did go live, I think 2 or 3 days ago, so I think that's pretty good for the Starknet, and I think their ecosystem is now really starting to grow. After that, we have Nimbora is shipping. Exciting news for real farmers. Nimbora, so I think it is some kind of project in their ecosystem that actually launched some, I think, pool, so that's pretty good. We also have Influence game live on Starknet mainnet. So after over 3 years of passionate development, Influence, a fully on-chain MMO, is now live on Starknet mainnet, so that's pretty big one. We have Bravos and agent users enhance security with Ledger, so that's interesting. We have recipients of Propulsion Program Foundation, not sure what that is. We have new launch on mainnet, so there is Influence. We have Stark Arcade, we have ArcChain, we have Jokis. So I think these are the 4 new games launching on Starknet, so that's pretty good. And they did have a new projects on their testnet as well. Prediction market, we have a Medial Auto Better, that is I think a game, and we have a Dope Wars, that is another game. So overall, I think the Starknet had a pretty good updates in the June, and I think that month was a big one for them. So let's move to other news that are pretty big. So this is a pretty big news for Starknet. So basically, they are planning to launch Ethereum staking on Starknet by the end of the year, so I think that is going to be pretty big one for the Starknet. So that means their ecosystem will be able to use, I think, Ethereum staking or something like that, so that is going to be pretty big for the Starknet ecosystem, and that is going to happen by the end of the 2024, and I think that is really a big news for Starknet. After that, we have Chainlink data feeds go live on Starknet. Like in June they had Pyth, and now in July they have Chainlink, so that is another big win for the Starknet ecosystem, so I think overall that's pretty good. Now let's move to one of the biggest problem that is STRK coin has. If you look here, and this is STRK coin, and it has been going down ever since its launch, so there is a big reason why as of now it has seen a big I think decline in the price. So first of all, let's look at the investors. So they do have, so Starkware is basically, Starkware Industries are basically developing the Starknet, so I think they develop their investors did get the coin. So they raised around 273 million, as you can see here. And if you just look at the investors, we have Alameda Research, that's the big one. We have Paradigm, so that's pretty good. Ethereum Foundation is even investor in the Starknet, so that's pretty good. And we have Paradigm, we have Alameda Research. So if you just look here, as of now, investors are getting the coin, and investor will get more coin in 2 days, so that means more sell pressure. And they started to get their coins, I think, from the April, as you can see. And if you just go to the price section, and that is when I think the more robust sale pressure started to happen for the STRK coin, as you can see right from here, and it has been going in the downtrend. And I think the reason being is that the investors are taking profit. So as of now, it does not seem like STRK coin is in a good condition, because as of now there is a monthly unlock of investors as well as early contributors, and that will go on, I think, till 2027. And by 2027, investors will get around 1.8 billion tokens, and whereas early contributors will get 2 billion tokens. So I think that is a lot of sell pressure, and I think STRK is going to feel it, I think, slowly. But that does not mean that the coin will not pump. Of course, if there is any big news, the coin will most likely end up pumping. So that is what it is. I will cover the price action in the last, but I think this is not a good news for the STRK till 2027. So besides that, let's look at the states of the STRK blockchain or STRK network, or what is happening. So we'll just look at the activity and what is happening here. So the volume has gone up, as you can see, and it did slightly go down, but still it's impressively high, as you can see. And the TVL is going down, of course, but I think the volume is keeping up, so that's pretty good for the STRK. Whereas the active accounts are around 15k, so I think the number is pretty good. If you look here, 40k is a peak that they did hit this month, I think. But overall, I think it's looking good, but still it is in the downtrend, as you can see here, from September 2023, where they hit over 246k active accounts. But as of now, we are in the downtrend, so that still they are still holding a pretty good, I think, pretty good active holders, but it's not that much. Beside that, we have events happening, nothing more. So let's look at layer 2 beat and what is happening and how it stands against others. So as you can see, it is on the 9th number, and it is ZK rollup. It is based on Starknet code base. Of course, that's good. I think most of them are on OP, as you can see here. As of now, it is universal, and it is in the state 0, and according to this, it has TVL of over, I think, 672 million. And if you just look at other states, we can see the breakdown of it. And as you can see here, this is the breakdown, and let's look at how it has been. So as you can see here, it does not show anything. And let's look at its activities. So where is it? I don't even see it. So it seems like it is not that active. So it's way below here on the 20th number, and it is down 30%. So that is not good. So the cost, let's see. Okay, so it's on the 8th number, so I think that's pretty impressive still. And let's just try to see what are the overall states, as you can see here. So this is the TVL, and this is the activity going on. So it's I think it's fairly consistent. As you can see here, we have Ethereum and we have project here. So it has gone down, as I discussed, but I think it's still impressive that it is keeping up. And as for the on-chain cost, it has gone down. So the cost of transactions has gone down, I think, so that's pretty good. After that, they have their roadmap. As you can see, they actually have hit the major milestone, so that's pretty good. Overall, I think Starknet's development has been pretty good so far, and I think they are slowly coming up in that area. After that, we have the DeFi TVL, as you can see, and it has started to recover according to DeFi Llama. So as you can see here, their projects have actually seen a pretty good improvement, and as I said, they have now Pyth feed as well as Chainlink feed. So I think their ecosystem is growing rapidly. But there's the issue with STRK coin, that you have to keep that in mind, that investors are getting their coin, so there is going to be probably a lot of sell pressure. but the ecosystem is doing pretty good. As you can see here, we have a lot of projects are in the down, but that is the most case with most of the DeFi coin as the market is going down, but they have 2 projects coming up, so I think that's pretty good. So let's look at the price. It does not have that much price history, so there is no way to know what will happen to this coin, but it does have I think a pretty good you can say that pretty good support around 20 cent, and that is I think a pretty good entry. So that is a launch price on Binance, but as of now investors are getting their coins. Of course they won't be selling everything, but they will be slowly selling and taking their profit, so you have to be careful. But that does not mean that this coin will not pump. I think if we do see a breakout from this downtrend, we will most likely end up recovering and going at least till $1 or even 1.3 is a big possibility, because the coin has seen a pretty good sell pressure, and I think there will be at least a 1 or 2 pump coming up, because I think they will have at least 1 or 2 news in the future, and that could actually end up pumping the coin. And I think if we do go above this yellow line, as you can see here, we will most likely end up hitting $1.4. That is a big possibility, or I think even $1 is a big possibility that could actually happen. Or if not, I think we do have a fair value gap that needs to be filled, and that is somewhere around here. So even if it does go up, I think it will most likely end up hitting 85 cent, and I think that is a pretty good target if it does pump here. But it does have a support around 20 cent, and I think let's hope that that is not the case. And if the BTC does go up, I think we are going towards 85 cent, and if the BTC goes down, I think we are most likely going to hit this 20 cent, and that's not good. Anyways, this was my analysis on and latest update on STRK. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. So thanks for watching.